to get frustrated. I mean, they're very lively. The signs otherwise are very positive. Just mustn't allow the poor finishing, the errant shooting, to get on top of them, maintain the rage. And I think the Western United approach is helping the Wanderers keep that focus as well. It's been a really end-to-end game. It's plenty of speed about it.
It has been an open contest. For the moment, we're still waiting for our first shot on target. Thurgate with Pena. First time ball up the line with Lockie Wales. Oh, Pena continued his run. He almost caught out Bonatig. Hendricks head up. Out of play will be Josh Risdon, who's quickly catching Zinedine Mashash, who came into this weekend's round of matches having given away 46 fouls, the most in the league. Risdon in second place is catching him, because it's a good run by Garuccio.
That's top work from Simmons. Nice attack from Ben Garuccio. And he pins his ears back, and he dared Aidan Simmons. But the Wanderers defender stuck to his task. Another difficult, you'd imagine, corner situation that the Wanderers have to defend here. Determined, of course, by the quality of the delivery from Lockie Wales.
And again, Donachie looking to put the pressure on the keeper. In it comes towards Danzaki. Hendricks is there. Everyone's lost sight of the ball. Sonny Kittle, they've got it clear in the end as Garuccio. Well, it's taken a touch off a Western United player. Now Aidan Simmons, who was involved a lot in the early minutes of this contest, has been trying to keep a bit of a lower profile, but he's doing his defensive duties well. Wales. Pasquale, good ball into the feet of Ruse. Here's Pena, who we thought was going to start in that number 10 role, but he's drifting out onto this right-hand side more and more to try and double team, and we do have a first booking, and that is a 5th yellow card of the season for Marcelo. This was the 20th game, so the final one in which 5 yellow cards this season will get you a suspension. And there he's holding on, and holding on too long to Michael Ruse. That's why he's received the yellow, and that will mean suspension next week for Marcelo. They're on the road for the next 3 weeks, Western Sydney, on either side of the international break as well. Melbourne City next up, then Perth and Macarthur, all away for the Wanderers. Now generally you'd say this is too far out for a direct shot at goal. The signal from Lockie Wales suggests that's the case, but Daniel Pena can hit them. They go back post. Risdon sliding in. Can't steer the ball back across the face of goal.
Yeah, overhead from Lockie Wales. His corners have been pretty spot on. He couldn't find the same quality to put the Wanderers defence under proper pressure there.
Great ball. A lovely control and turn from Sonny Kittle.
And
new midfielder had only just arrived. This is his second start, fourth consecutive appearance in the middle of the park. For the Wanderers, already provided one assist. Brazilian Marcelo getting the free kick this time. He looks long towards Brandon Borello. Lovely control. Looks back the other way. Lockie Brook takes over. Now Clisby. He's got Milanovic in the middle. They are good in the air, the Wanderers. They're a good crossing team as well. Clisby. In it comes. Headed away by Thurgate. Borello. Just hesitated a moment between he and Brook. Well, that's a great turn from Daniel Pena, leaving Beadling in his wake. Pena now looking for Riku Danzaki. It was almost perfect.
Well, it was a beautiful turn, as you so aptly described it, Robbie. And then with the hard bit done.
Assists this Isuzu A-League season for a man that provided 11 in his first season with the Newcastle Jets.
Yeah, with a Newcastle Jet teammate in Becca Mikultadze who was putting some goals away. I guess a more accurate stat, Robbie, would be how many
again. Beadling can't foul. That's a great pass for Lockie Wales. Squares it. Oh, and just a toe from Marcelo to deny Ruse and Danzaki behind him.
Case in point, can we chalk that up as a chance created from Pena?
I think in the stats that goes down as a chance created by Lockie Wales.
There you go. There's stats. And there are stats.
Now Ruse looking for a stat of his own. Ruse still going. Oh, it's a brilliant run. Well, it is a stat. It's a shot off target.
But I love the little feint to suck Marcelo in. Look at Pena. He rides the tackle. It's a poor first touch from Lockie Wales. Takes him wider than he wanted, and then they just lacked another player coming through. Ruse does beautifully here to put Marcelo on his butt and then loses balance. Unfortunately, again, with the hard work done, this has been really fun to watch, Robbie. No goalkeepers have been forced to save anything yet, but don't read anything into that. This has been end-to-end.
Well, it's probably been the problem of these two sides in recent weeks. Yeah. Their failure to actually put the ball in the back of the net. 4 times Western United have lost matches where they've finished with a higher XG than their opposition team. Putting the ball away has been the problem. Milanovic. Still Milanovic, who shoots, is deflected, and I thought for a moment that was looping dangerously over Sutton in the Western goal. In the end, it was comfortable enough.
We needed something on the back of this. He ignored the run of Brandon Borello early on, and that's fine. You make those decisions when you're in control of the ball. But he needed something to test the goalkeeper. In the end, it was a deflected effort that was easy to defuse for Sutton. But he does show plenty, and he's got plenty of swagger about him, Milanovic.
Sutton almost under pressure from Borello. He did that pretty coolly. Now Garuccio. They are trying to make heavy work of this Western United, playing out from the back, but in the end, it's just perhaps a Nasty bounce for Pena as well, but invited the challenge from Hendricks. Milanovic, Hendricks again, he's been fouled by Roos, and Roos has to be careful too because he is also starting to be a repetitive fouler. That's what the crowd inside Combank are letting the referee know.
And acknowledged by the referee. The referee gave him the count, and Daniel Pena moved in quickly to push Roos away. Just take your medicine and get out of here. We irritate the man in control.
He joins Josh Risdon on 4 fouls conceded in the match so far. The foul count currently very much in Western Sydney's favour. They have won twice as many free kicks, or conceded half as many, perhaps is a better way of putting it. And Western United, here's Simmons, turns inside Danzaki, then Thurgate. Milanovic, a little 1-2. Oh, and as he tried to accelerate the play out to the left towards Clisby, just caught him wrong-footed. Two shots of the match have come from Western United. All the way back with Margouche, who does see Lawrence Thomas back on the bench this evening, so perhaps almost back to full fitness. The Socceroos keeper, there he is, watching from the sidelines. 5 clean sheets in 10 appearances for Lawrence Thomas, just 2 in 8 so far from Margouche, and the free kick goes against Tomoki Imai. Not just too much according to referee Ben Abraham, and a yellow card for Imai. Dangerous enough with the camera there, I guess.
Yeah. Does that come into the rest calculation? Maybe.
Maybe.
Unavoidably.
Advertising hoardings.
Maybe unavoidably, yeah. You've got to take more care when there are various obstacles around.
Yes. Free kicks are really starting to add up at the moment. Just has his ankles hooked. Pena apologises.
And a few of the free kicks, Robbie, as you've called, have been snide and cynical. There have been a few of those, but most of them have been have a complaint. Well, one wouldn't have a complaint with the foul count because it's actually reflecting well on the attitude of those sets of players, basically.
As Thurgate has hit the deck on the edge of his own penalty box. Referee put the whistle to mouth, but then decides to play on, and Riku Danzaki is just swallowed up by red and black shirts. Sudden with Donachie, who in his second match back after injury this season was red carded against the Newcastle Jets late on in that 3rd win of the season. Oh, I think perhaps he got a little boot in the head, did he? Yes. See the blood between the eyes.
Brandon Morello's heel of his boot on.
The referee's just spotted it, I think. Change his shirt as well because there's blood on the shirt. He's decided to receive treatment on the field of play.
Who allowed the medical staff on the field?
just look at the boot of Barella when they turn.
It's completely accidental. This doesn't ameliorate against the pain probably being felt by Angus Thurgate, but it's a really interesting interchange, this. The referee insisting the player leaves, and on whose authority the medical staff entered the field of play? Surely the fourth official let them.
Well, I did see.
Or do they just storm
Angus Thurgate waved.
Yeah, we saw
the
that.
staff towards him.
So then they just stormed the barricade, did they? The doctor saw blood. I'm going for it. Anyway, he's getting the attention he needs now.
Exactly. I mean, if he needs stitches, I guess the point is he was leaving the field of play. We could be playing, but Western United don't want to have to play a player down. And here is the explanation with the fourth official and John Aloisi. Vaseline on the cut. Now he does have to leave the field of play because he's received treatment on the field. We are back underway, and referee Ben Abraham says Thurgate can rejoin. So all's well that ends well, particularly for Western United, who get away with not having to play with a player down for a couple of minutes, which will be added on at the end of the first half. Margouche with Bonatig, one of the youngsters that have been given so much responsibility this season by Marco Rudan. Nathan Simmons is one who we saw last season. He's had a disrupted 23-24 campaign with injury and then suspension.
Well, we heard before the game Marco Rudan talking with Neve Owen about assessing the players based on their reaction first training session, then through the week and game day, and you'd have to say after the extreme disappointment of last weekend's derby, Marco Rudan's got the reaction. They've worked devilishly hard this first half right across the field. The passing and the attack has been much better than last week. The work off the ball has been very good as well. Just missing some conviction in the final third at the moment, the Wanderers.
Barello's pass again. It's not accurate enough. Ben Garucho sliding in to challenge. Hendricks. Great switch of play for Clisby. Milanovic comes short. One way then the other. A little touch for Hendricks. Poking it through to Clisby. Thurgate manages to pick out Pena. For Wales, Bonatig in front position. He's defended that well, but he's given it straight back to Daniel Pena in a dangerous position. Then Zaki. Not sure what he was trying to do there. It was difficult at any rate. Always Pasquale goes down. Now, Western United are claiming that it should have been play on for a penalty there. The referee has pulled it back for a handball outside the box in Western United's favour. There's not much Clisby does there. On Aloisi's side. Yeah. Sneaks around the back like two kids in the school playground. Marcelo. Now, there's the hand from Simmons.
definitely on the hand, but that escaped sanction inside the box earlier in the match. Not dissimilar action.
I think yeah, absolutely. Well, the one in the box was probably even more obvious.
Yeah.
Now, no penalty, which I think is probably fair enough.
Yeah.
There wasn't much
Agree with
in
that
from Clisby.
No, I completely agree with that. So this sequence has found its natural balance.
And it will be Rocky Wales and a toothless Ben Garuccio standing over this one. And by the way he placed the ball, Ben Garuccio, he was missing that right eye tooth. We'll be lining this one up. Now, you're not allowed to have those players so close to the wall for Western United either. And Ben Abraham actually disallowed a free kick a couple of seasons ago for players too close to the wall. Free kick goal. I think it was Newcastle that day. Daniel Pena might have been involved. He was almost involved again there.
Kittle winning the free kick, fair and square. Western United players gathered and ensured they couldn't take the free kick quickly, which was a winding back of the rules from IFAB a few years ago. And I don't understand why they did that, why players are now allowed to encroach and stop quick retakes. I don't understand that one.
Marcelo, under pressure. Margouche manages to get it clear. 90 seconds of the 3 minutes of stoppage time have elapsed. Brook flicking it up. It's Donachie who gets there. James Donachie on the charge forward, twisting and turning. He wins the throw off Aidan Simmons. Gets it back from Pena. Tries to straighten up. Clever little touch from Kittle again.